Oh yeah, okay.
Fruity, okay.
All right. Bringing you back.
Okay. State your name, gangster.
Okay, AJ Raw.
King Aries.
And you are now tuned into
BunDat podcast. And today,
we've got a special guest in the building.
Yep.
CEO.
Yep.
You know, No Loose Chat.
No Loose Chat.
Herself, Pariz, one in the building.
I am officially in the building.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
Slightly waved, I can't lie. You know,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
it was one's birthday yesterday, so I'm in continuous wave mode.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Subscribers, fans, give her a happy birthday comment. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure
Appreciate it.
she knows. Follow all that good stuff.
What, did you do anything special for it?
I had a little turn up in my house with the girl then. Yeah.
And they were all from her family, and there was all these 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Boris.
actually a fact.
Don't get me started.
It's
See,
actually
you
a
gonna get
fact.
me started on Boris. Are we starting early, Boris? You hear that? 5.
On the special episode, he still got his beef.
Man,
See,
listen.
even on my 40th birthday, a girl stuck to the rules. You see?
Nah,
I know.
she ain't 40.
Come on now. Yeah.
She ain't 40. She's 40, I'm 50.
Hey.
Well, shit, you might be. But you don't look it.
It's the new grade. It's the new grade.
Hey, man.
So let the viewers know who you are, what you're about, what you do.
I am Pariz. I'm a rapper
Oh,
/ everything else. I'm a league owner of No Loose Chat, one of the league owners, along with Snoop and Tally. And yeah, I am just a all-round bad girl, if that's what you want.
yo.
This. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't know. What guest is going to come and beat that intro right there?
You're not gonna beat that. You just gonna come second or third or something.
Like
Well,
that.
shit, if I don't gas myself, no one else will, so I'm going to do it.
I'm a guess.
like
I'm
that.
an all-round bad girl. If you don't like it, that's your business. I don't care.
Okay. So you league owner of battle rap.
Yeah.
And you, obviously, to the viewers, it's going to be like, it's battle rap, it's male dominated. Not only is she in battle rap, she's ownership in battle rap. And she's not male, which is pretty dope. So tell us, how did that come about?
Well, I got involved in battle rap maybe about 10 years ago now. Because Snoop was already working with another league and had just asked me to come and host and whatever. And I started to go hosting at their events. And then when their events started to die down, it was like all these other leagues were popping up. But the league that we was working with just weren't doing anything of great substance at the time. And the very last card that they had was like the card. It was everything. The event was fire. We had the Americans in the building. It was sick. But then nothing happened after. So there was a big time frame where nothing was going on. So I was like, look, we need a battle league and I want to own one. So what are we saying? Snoop had the same idea, said, yo, you still trying to do this battle thing? Of course. So me and him had this idea. All right, let's start our own league. We didn't have a name for it. And then he was in talks with Tally. Tally also wanted to start his own league, but it made sense for him to join us and for us to collaborate and just become owners together. Part of Tally's slogan is what our league is called.
No Loose
Chat.
Yeah.
So it made sense. It blended together so perfectly. So we was like, yeah, all right, this is what it is. We've got this league. Everybody's looking at me like, how is she qualified to have a battle league? Like, who is she kind of thing? I'm just like, cool, I'm going to sit back and just watch you all talk.
Okay.
Shout out to Tally. We gotta get him on here at some point. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, the resume kind of speaks for itself before battle rap.
Yeah.
So even before battle rap, my name held a certain amount of weight, not for a long time, but if you ask in certain circles about me, then they know exactly who I am. Younger lot probably don't, but people my age and a tiny bit younger will know exactly who I am. But if they don't, oh well, Just go and research. There's enough information out there.
That? She sent you on your way. Go do your homework.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Google is your friend.
This is the artist.
Your homework.
This is the artist energy. This is that boss energy.
Come on now.
It's like, I sign you, you don't sign me energy.
Dame Dash in the building. You feel me?
Listen, I booked the battles, so people talk to me nice.
Talk your shit, man.
I like that. Someone said they were going to do something and they did it. Everyone else criticized, but they didn't do nothing.
Come on.
Wow, this is what I'm saying. Everyone wants to sit down and talk about what leagues are doing and not doing. But if you really want something to happen, then just make it happen. Do it yourself.
I love that.
I was tired of seeing shit battles. So, like, fam, it's
Pop
true.
rocks, I don't like your socks. Scotch, like what?
I'm tired of seeing shit battles. I'm tired of seeing battles where men are standing in front of each other, dashing, flinging mum jokes, and this one banged your mum, and your mum's this and that. So what? Like, are we 12?
She wants bars.
Seriously.
She wants bars.
Pariz,
Yeah, exactly. But as battle rappers, for real, I need to hear bars from you because that's your job. You're supposed to put words together beautifully and stand in front of this next grown man and insult him.
And make it hurt. Don't make it something you can just brush off.
Yeah.
Go to
I want to see body bags inside body bags inside body bags inside caskets. In the ground.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what this man does, but that's another story. That's another story.
We know already.
Y'all go ahead.
I made love songs. You on some war park.
It's like what Queen Pariz said, okay? Like, when you're in the ring, that's how I see it. I see it as a ring. I don't see it as just like us standing there. You have to get in a particular mind frame. And as you've heard, it's about these words, man. Like they gotta have how gets it substance.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna waste my time talking about somebody else's mum for 9 minutes?
Exactly. Because it makes absolutely no sense. We want to hear the bars. I want to see you construct a round that is directed at your opponent. I want to see your opponent squirm when you're saying what you're saying to him. I want for it to be a war of words.
Yeah.
I want to see the performance you put into it. I want to see that your delivery is something you've worked on and worked on and worked on so that you don't come to the event and choke and flop and do all of that. To me, you choking that round, you've lost that round. That's a
She's right. As a fan from the outside, I would be changing the video. I don't want to.
Because you've had time to sit.
And I don't believe anything you say after that.
And if you're not practicing, rehearsing shit, what's the point? Because you would, if you had a show and you're just a normal rapper, you'd have to rehearse before your show.
She's right.
So y'all heard it. You coming to No Loose Chat, come ready.
Don't choke.
Please do, because if you come over here, I'll tell you for free. The top boys at No Loose Chat will take your head off.
Facts.
Because these men are prepared always and have bars ready.
Straight up. She drew a line this time. If you want to choke and be in the studio and read from the pad, come make love songs with me. You trying to do that real gritty, on the spot battle, then step in the ring or step off. Like, you know what I mean?
If you're about it, come see me.
You know what I mean? Real. I love that. So, for our London audience, it's gonna stand out. You have a bit of an accent. There's something there.
I'm from the Midlands. I'm from Nottingham originally. I've been in London for 20 years though, so it's mad because my accent has not gone anywhere. It won't.
It's strong. Nottingham.
Yeah.
Been there once. Really clean. Like
I
years
haven't been
back.
Nottingham, you know. That's nice. I think I went Nottingham one time for a basketball game.
That's why I was there.
There you go. See, basketball.
I feel like
you watch a basketball game, and one of the cheerleaders. Anyway.
Right now. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
He about to entrap himself.
Nah, it's son. Yeah. Let's just say I'm not going back there. Let's go that way.
Oh Lord. Well, right now you're not missing anything in Knots because it's not what it was when we was growing up.
Oh.
Like in the 90s was a perfect time to visit Knots and early 2000s.
You see, that's when I went, and I ain't going back. That's not happening again.
So, nope.
Man,
one time was enough for me.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
I liked it. You know, I had a great experience. I went to it was a massive Cineworld. It was when Dark Knight came out.
Okay,
I watched that.
That would have been Corner House. Was it in the town centre?
Yeah, the town centre. They had like waterfalls from out the floor and stuff. Because what happened, I sneaked out of the hotel to go and sightsee. and I got carried away because everyone says hello and talk to you and
They're all nice and
whatever,
whatnot.
and I got carried away. So the team bus had left.
You see?
Yeah, so I was out there. So these random guys were gonna see Dark Knight, and they took me. And then after we went and got like kebab, chicken, like all kinds of stuff for like £3.
Yeah.
And then I had to figure out how I'm gonna get out of that.
One thing you can get for cheap in Knox is liquor and food.
Yeah, it was lovely. And then everyone had like swag. It was like a really nice time. And then when I came to the coach station and I was like, yo, I came to play ball, this, that, they left or whatever. Yeah, it was National Express. He was like, get on. I was like, this is what happened in London. Like, I had an amazing night. Everyone in Nottingham was just like, yo, come, let's eat. Come, let's watch a film. Come, let's get a free ride to London. I was like, wait, what the hell?
You making it sound nice, but after my cheerleading experience, I ain't gonna. That's just yeah. So none of them sound nice, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Damn.
I wouldn't have thought it was nice if you came from where I was from and had to grow up there and seen what I seen. You'd be like, oh yeah, I understand why you don't live there anymore.
Are you like in the real? Because all I know is the town center. You came from like the real Nottingham.
Mate, I'm from the hood.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
the real hood.
It's like we don't realize
the
this.
Town centre.
We don't realize that in London's not the only place. Like every city, every place has its.
everywhere has a hood, man.
Yeah.
Of course,
has one.
every city does. We've got a few.
Damn. I'm
You
so
just
glad.
feel like that.
No,
I'm
we've got a
so
few.
glad I didn't take the wrong turn that night.
Come on.
My story will be different.
Watch a basketball game.
They went Dark Knight on me.
And
Nah, that's one thing though. Not in them people. They won't trouble you. They won't just randomly trouble you. Like, yeah, you're from London, but they would stand up as soon as they hear your accent. It's like, oh, now everyone wants to have a conversation.
Yeah.
It's not like, look, where you from, bruh? You can't come around there, bruh.
South.
That sounds like Birmingham.
South London.
That sounds like Birmingham.
Or Birmingham, they rowdy like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you London man coming up and taking our girls, man. Yeah.
That's the only reason to go to Birmingham, though, isn't it?
You know, and and then when you don't come back, you find out why.
I've been to Birmingham for like 6 hours. So I didn't stay there. I didn't stay there long enough. I didn't stay there long enough.
Never man just come out of nowhere. Yeah.
My God. So we got any upcoming plans, events, battles?
Well, we had plenty upcoming.
And then Boris.
Had being the operative word.
Don't get me started on Boris, because we'll
Like,
be here for 6 hours if we start.
Oh, I swear to God, we had so many dope events lined up. We was literally booked from the day we launched the company in March, and we would have been booked up again until February. So we literally had events from March to February, from March 2020 to February 21.
Damn.
And we've had to cancel all of them.
Well, that tells me you're on job. That's someone like that you can't hold down. Someone that as soon as they reopen, she's going to be... Because someone that can book that many... Do you know how many people would talk about events and we're still waiting for them to book that one event? And she can book a couple?
We've got battles that are booked, matchups that people are just going to be like, yo, how comes I didn't think of that? Between me, Snoop and Tally, yeah, we come up with some crazy matchups, but they work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're thinking about the styles of the two people. Hence why we put AJ against Caps in the tournament. Because we knew Caps is not no one to play with. But we also knew neither is AJ. So then we thought, this is going to be interesting. Because Caps is calm before a battle. He's not going to do the online hyping thing. He's going to wait. He's going to watch and see what you're doing. But AJ wasn't doing it either. So neither of them now know what to expect. This makes it even better. So now when they stood in front of each other and we're about to start, I said to Tally, oh, shit. This is about to go down.
She's the CEO. She looked at you two and said, yo, pay-per-view. We about to...
It was crazy. I was going to piggyback off what Pariz said. Like, it was crazy. The setups, the lights, like, it was very professional. And it was my first time there. And I've got someone seasoned like him. So I'm looking at his battles and I could tell, like, when he's comfortable, like, he's really, like, in another space when he's comfortable. So in my brain, it was like, nah, I'm not going, like, this about to be something for real. And when I seen how serious he was, I could tell, like, online, he wasn't really doing too much talking like that either, really. If you didn't know, you'd just think he's a music producer. He's just promoting his little beats and stuff. And then when it's game time, he transforms into Caps, like So I had to come ready, and I feel like we had the best battle of the card, to be honest.
So a lot of people were saying. So I was gonna say it.
That was also my favorite battle.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite one. That one, Crash and Tech, mad.
Yeah,
mad. YD and Chubzino was very good as well.
Big up YD, by the way. We got some coming.
Yeah, YD's fire. I had never heard him before that day.
Oh shit!
So when I actually saw what he did, I was like, okay.
We can spit, huh?
You came with it.
We can spit.
Yeah, because I purposely don't watch these lots. So when they come, I can either be surprised or be disgusted at your lack of whatever.
Who was it that had the pedo stuff and the mum stuff?
Wait, what? Someone said pedo bars? Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
Someone said pedo bars.
Yeah, the dude was talking about
can't read the room.
In someone's mum in the arse or something.
It was so wild.
It was wild.
That was
Chrome.
These Marshall, these Eminem fans, man.
Like, I don't know what he was. I don't even think Eminem will claim him that time. That day was like the judges were all just looking at him like you only won by default because who was it that he was versing? What's his name?
Nux.
And Nux just said, "I'm not spitting my third on some."
Me and Tally stood there for about 10 minutes trying to convince him to spit his third.
Yeah, okay, so we getting the inside scoop because I left.
So he refused to spit.
Yeah, he basically. I believe that he did his rounds the wrong way around. So I think he spat his third round as his second, and then didn't want to spit his second as his third. And I'm like, just pick up where you left off, and refashion it. But he was like, nah, nope. He's like, as soon as you say it's on me, I'm calling time. I'm gonna say time. I was like, fam, don't do that. Like that. Remember, that don't look bad for us. That looks bad for you.
Yeah, and it's a tournament style,
and you're getting beaten by pedo.
So that means you've got kicked out of the tournament now for somebody that you was potentially better than.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because the rounds that you did spit were better than what Chrome spat.
You're seeing this.
Sorry, Chrome.
We need answers. You're seeing this. You need to get Twitter fingers and give us some answers.
Shout out to Chrome.
I hope there was something deeper going on with you. Let us know. I hope you've got some kind of something happened.
No, I just feel like he genuinely just mixed up the order of his stuff and then was like, I don't know how to bring it back.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, I get it. It happens sometimes. But this is what I'm talking about. If y'all practice your shit, this wouldn't happen.
For real.
Practice.
You gotta know your stuff like the back of your hand, dude.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
crazy.
I'm not saying that Chrome was rubbish because Chrome's got skills, but I just didn't like the bars that he came with that day.
That's why everyone can't battle, bro. Like that's why I don't really like doing too much talking because I'm spending most of my time practicing.
Woo!
You know what I mean? I don't do too much.
There was a lot of sneak this in there somewhere.
Well, no.
I mean, talk about that shit.
That's the truth. Like, I don't understand because most of these dudes get bands to battle, like bands, like the pros, and they just get up there like Surf, like Clips, like Twerk, and they just mess up. And it's like, bro, what was you doing? Like, was you
Clips beat in its own world?
Couture beat Charlie Clips back.
Yes. That was a highway robbery.
Clips being his old world. He looks like he's just having too much fun in life.
He did that shit on purpose because it was sad that if she'd have went first, he'd have died badly. 3-0 died.
He made up this new, I don't even know what to call it. What was we saying before? I'm going to just call it ad-libs. He was just doing something. Just
to cover the fact that he's choking. But fam, you choke.
I don't know what. He was doing some sound effect, something. And just like to fill in the space.
I was like, dude, you're finished. Just stop now. Just stop. But because they didn't want to give the girls the win, which is why they done all the Charlie Clips dick riders came out. Oh, not you too.
I'm not a Charlie Clips.
Not anymore. But I'm saying at that moment in time, I was.
I've always really liked Charlie Clips, but the last couple of performances he had on URL and shit, I was like, I'm bored of him now. And he keeps doing this not coming with third rounds and then freestyling your third round, which is what he did with Couture, by the way. And that's the only reason why he won, because he got to rebuttal everything she said in the second and used it as his third and went on for mad long. His third round was crazy long. Why didn't they call time on him?
That's that veteran love. Or even sexist.
If I sit in front of clips, I'm calling time, or I'm just going. If he start going,
Listen, you see me.
I said, hey, yo, I'm going.
You could be halfway through a word. I will call time on you.
Thank you.
Time is finished.
Thank you. That's the energy. But it's like you guys are just not starstruck. That's why.
Well, no, because if this was 2014 when he was like blazing,
Yeah.
like when he was really Charlie Clips for real, maybe I might feel something because he was an X Factor. He rapped I seen him rap 30 minutes straight, just roasting X Factor in the one rounder, and he's gone from that to not even being able to rap 30 seconds.
He's got to change his name
It's
now.
crazy. He's not Charlie Clips no more.
He was hungry.
He's just
Charlie stuck.
You have to take the S off of Clips. You have to take the E out of Charlie. He's just Charles Clip.
And on that note, we're gonna take a pause so we can reset the camera. Let's start and stop, please. Let me dissect that battle. That was a bar right there.
Come on.
Right. Your name's no longer Charlie Clips. You're just Charles Clip.
Wow. So as I was saying, like, I'd rather just write it myself. There's an emphasis that I can put on it because I know it comes from me. Like, the stress that I'm going to have to go through to remember what I said, I will take more pride in that. So when I get in front of somebody, whether it be a rapper or if I'm in front of the mic and I'm about to deliver this spoken word or whatever it is, because I know I writ it, I'm going to say it with more like...
How you feel?
Yeah, it's more feeling.
Because only you know the real emotion behind it.
Exactly.
The feeling behind it.
Yeah.
The bottom line is this. If you are out here claiming to be a rapper, a real rapper, or any kind of lyricist, write your own shit.
Thank you.
You are not a real rapper if you don't write.
A lot of people is going to be sweating. Because you know what I've written for? No, but the difference is, I'm writing it is like a story, is like some real street shit that I don't live, but they lived.
Right.
But they can't tell it how I can tell it.
In the way
So when they spit it, it's like you believe them. If I was to spit that, you wouldn't believe it. So I've written it.
I know for a fact there's no one out here that could rap one of my songs better than me.
Ooh.
They're not gonna put because they're not gonna put the same emotion or the same like vigor into it that I'm going to.
Yo, the comments
because I wrote it. That's crazy. I don't care what the comments say.
The comments
need to take heed of
the
this.
Pressure's
you don't write your bars, you are not a rapper.
Talk to them.
You're not.
Talk.
Get your foot off their neck.
Tell them.
No, my foot's firmly on everyone's neck. Whoever don't write your shit, my foot's on your neck. It's done. That goes for battle rappers too. That goes for female battle rappers, male battle rappers. You lot have got ghostwriters. Just give up.
I was going to ask you about that, by the way, because as a FMC, like, what do you think of Bonnie Godiva? Do you feel like her reputation is tainted now because of what?
I don't think so. No, I feel like there was little rumors and whatnot about her having a ghostwriter. Apparently, it was true.
Yeah.
I mean, but you see, the thing with Bonnie is that she can actually write. It wouldn't be so bad if she couldn't write and she needed a ghostwriter. She doesn't actually need one because she actually can write by herself. We've seen it. And she just battled Show Off. And to my knowledge, she wrote that. I weren't hearing styles of a man in her shit. But there's been times when you can hear that.
I had to ask you about that because of how much pride you take in your pen. So
yeah, I mean, I like Bonnie. I'm not gonna lie, but there's just certain things about certain female rappers that annoy me. Like when Bonnie first came, she was this really sweet, like little girl with glasses, and she dressed a certain way, and that you could see that the other girls at Queen of the Ring was ribbing her. Like, yeah. Who's this librarian looking chick? Like coming here with a flipping rainbow swag and all of that. But she kept coming back, and she was coming back and winning and kicking bitches' asses. Like, and I was like, ooh, I like Bonnie. Bonnie's fire still. And she was one of my favorites for a while.
Do you feel like we'll ever get a FMC kind of community over here?
No.
Damn, that was quick.
I agree with her.
Why?
I agree with her.
Why?
Because the females over here are different to them girls over there. Like, the English females are a lot more bougie than those Yankee females, them American ones,
Mm-hmm.
because the American girls they'll all link up at the events and they're unified. Them bitches they might hate each other, but you see when it comes to event time, they take pictures together, they roll, they celebrate together. Do you know what I'm saying? But who's doing that here? Name a female battle rapper out here that's active right now. Name one.
Shorty Low. Shorty Low.
And who's
She's
that?
right. She's right, man.
That's true.
Look in the charts. They don't even look at all
I
the
don't
man
even
them
know who
collabing.
Shorty Low is. Who is that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Check out Pain Game. I might have even missed the name. But anyways, check Pain Game out. Like,
They're not. She's right. They're not collabing. If you look in the charts, all the man them.
Even the female
Collab.
rappers that are not battle rappers.
Yeah, they don't collab. So it's easy.
Where's,
easy.
Where's the unity between these?
It's easy to hold them down.
What posse cut have you seen from any of these girls? Where is it?
Because you see Stormzy with Ed Sheeran, you see Dutch with Crip. Like the man them find a way but the girl them, all they do is compete against each other. That's why they're kept down.
But when these girls link up, they link the bougie ones with the bougie ones. So a girl like me wouldn't necessarily end up doing a tune with, say, like a Steph London, because she's not looking at me saying, yeah, I want to do a tune with her because she's hard. Them girls are probably looking at me like, the fuck? This bitch rocks crepes and tracksuits all day, every day. Like, I don't wear weaves and all of these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, the aesthetic of it in a video isn't what man and labels and society wants to see. So therefore, I fall back and do me and let them gal do them. Because when it really comes down to it, people are asking them questions. Do these gal write their bars? Oh, my girl's not even good. Look at these mainstream tunes there. But if you go back in their catalogue, these gal actually rap for real.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But they get mainstream and then stop rapping.
Believe it, yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's the nail in the coffin. It's so crazy. It looks like the way to elevate, but it always ends you.
Yeah.
It always ends you.
Because I'm not going to lie, I didn't, until Steph started doing the popular music, I had heard her on more underground shit.
Yeah.
And she's not shit.
At all.
You understand what I'm saying? She can rap for real.
I need to go listen. I've only heard
I grew up with Steph.
stuff. That's why I'm so critical of her, because I've only heard that.
The only one,
She can rap, bro.
there's Lady Likes, another girl that's not got the amount of attention that she should be getting.
Right.
That girl's talent is,
Through the roof.
there's not even a word to describe how sick this girl is. And then there's Bitter. Not hardly anybody knows about Bitter. She's fire. She's from here, from North London.
Crazy. What? Crazy.
And she's fire. Follow her on Instagram. She's on my Instagram as well. I posted her yesterday. Listen,
I'm gonna check her out.
She's cold. And then, look, fam, there's so many names I can mention. But them two are just for starters. Then you got girl like Leisha.
Yep.
Yes, Leisha's gone clear now, but why did Leisha go that far? Because she's actually talented.
Yes. Facts.
She actually can rap, and she didn't
out to
stop
Lady Leisha.
pushing that in people's faces. Like, yo, I can rap. You lot don't need to look at me. You need to hear me.
Yeah.
Even though she had a visual every week.
Yeah.
She was like basically the female version of Soulja Boy. She flooded the internet.
Yeah.
She was marketing. Yeah.
Trust me, she used it. When you look at it, she used that Soulja Boy model. Like, yo, put a tune out every week, flood the fucking internet. Everyone's gonna see me all the time. No one could deny her after that. Labels are running her down. Of course, you have to now because you can't ignore what she's bringing. But I'm not interested in all that. I fall back. My time is. I'm not trying to. I've never tried to be famous. I've never wanted that. I never wanted to be up in the limelight and in everybody's faces. I just wanted people to hear what I was saying.
She can rap, bro.
She spoken like a CEO, a boss.
Yeah.
Look, she would still kill one of these lives.
I'm not for the limelight thing.
I'm telling
If
you.
you guys are tired of your battle rap CEO dancing in the videos and shine sheets, come over to No Loose Chat.
You know.
All you'll get from me is a quick million, and I'm gone. I'm in the camera for 2 minutes. I'm off.
I really like that experience. I gotta come back for sure.
I'm glad still. We tried to create an environment that was comfortable for people to come to that don't already rock with us then. because most battle rappers are uncomfortable coming from one league to another league that they're not familiar with. They're not familiar with the crowd and the setting. We was even shocked by the crowd that came that day.
It was fun,
It was
man.
crazy,
It
man.
was fun.
Good.
And what I like the
Good.
most is that they catch bars, like they catch what you're saying. So they're not like, I don't want to say dumb crowd, but they're not a slow crowd.
Sound like
They're
a
not
crowd of
just
rappers.
waiting.
Yeah.
They're not waiting for where you stop
Exactly.
Yeah.
and thinking, oh, that's where the punch
That's where the
is
punch is.
to react.
They were literally hanging on what you say, and
They'll react before you even get to the punch.
That's dope. I remember I saw like reaction videos and all sorts,
Oh,
and
man.
I've never seen it before for like UK battle rap. Like, I was like, whoa,
Look,
this
man,
is
I don't
big.
I don't talk too much, but you heard how Pariz talk about me, and that's what I care about.
I'm stealing that. I don't talk too much, but you hear how they talk about me.
I'm just real. Because I could tell like it was genuine. The way she reacted to what I was like, to how I was a genuine thing. Do you know what I mean? And I care more about that than, I don't know, say anything else, really. I care about leaving the right impression and whatnot, which is why I don't feel the need to do like what Surf does. Surf will get online and just start trashing everybody and calling everyone trash. And then when it comes down to the product, he's trash. And that's just the fact. I'm sorry. Am I lying? I'm lying.
40 bars beat Surf.
I'm not lying. Like, he's not Surf from like...
He's good at that. He's good at marketing, yeah? So you're saying positively he's a good marketer.
He's a good marketer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? He'll get you invested, and then when it comes time for him to deliver the product, it's rubbish.
Right.
So he needs to work on the rep side, but
No, he feel like he's done enough, and this is just a joke. So in my brain, and I like Surf. Like, I got his book, everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, from an MC standpoint, I don't feel like he don't intimidate me anymore.
That's
He don't intimidate me.
And if
He's
you
not
think
Surf
about
from
it,
like 5 years ago.
so
4
exactly.
years ago.
Like now he's doing this. It's so comfortable, and the way he acted towards 40 this whole time leading up to the battle.
The face off was.
I was like, okay, she's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
God, you are underestimating this girl.
a girl, like,
It was.
if
bad.
you're going up against a girl, you need to go so much harder
You do.
because
Don't put me in front.
you need to understand the psychological battle that's happening.
Nah. I beg you.
The psychological battle that the crowd is seeing is that if she says something okay, it kills you.
Listen to me.
You have to understand how life works.
But not this is what I'm saying.
Queen,
Not
don't.
with those gal. Because
Like,
them
you can't-
Queen of the Ring
you
gal,
can't-
they didn't come to play. Are you
At
mad?
all.
Scotty didn't have not one light bar for my man.
You can't underestimate.
KCJ came and
She smoked.
she
smoked.
Yo.
And I love Swamp, but Swamp got
she set Swamp
dusted.
on fire, put him out,
Dusted.
set him on fire again, put him out, buried him.
It was bad.
I hope they learn from
I
this.
turn it
All
on.
I hope they learn
3
from
rounds.
this. When you're coming against
I was
girls,
so mad.
you need to understand
What?
what you're coming up against. Be like,
King Henry, listen to me.
and they're gonna come that, they're gonna come that harder as well.
If you ever.
If you ever. All right, here's another one for you. You saw what Vixen did to DNA, right? I know every man that I know that watches battle rap was intently in front of their TV, like, oh god damn.
It was bad, bro.
They first of all, man was looking at her in that outfit, like, oh, hello. But then when she opened her mouth to rap, and the way she was going on, and the way she finessed around DNA, I said, oh Jesus.
That wouldn't have been me.
The
Sorry.
power of a woman.
That wouldn't have been me.
Me.
I'm sorry.
She would have had
was
you.
not- no, she
The
was-
power of a woman.
In the right
See,
here.
she came in that outfit as well to confuse him.
Not me.
Because now he's all distracted. You know what I mean?
Because in my brain, whoever standing in front of me is an MC.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're in my way.
For real.
Like, you ain't looking at the booty.
Why? Why? We can talk about that.
But I've got a theory on this as well.
I'm rapping.
You don't snickle up.
I'm rapping.
I've got a theory on this. It's because you're hungry. You see, all the guys you said that fell off.
I'm saying again, right? Again. If you put somebody in front of me, you're in my way.
Yo, he's visualizing. He's worked like they're right here. He's
Like,
ready.
But that's what I like.
It's not like I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna kill you.
But it's because
And
you're
then tell him
hungry.
afterwards, come on, girl.
And then after I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
But you still hungry.
In the ring,
You still hungry.
I'm not gonna stop.
I've noticed, like everyone you said, at one point, you were saying how good they were, whatever.
Yeah.
My theory is because they were hungry. I see this in boxing, I see this in football, I see this in life, I see this in Jordan promotions.
You can't lose that
When you're
edge,
hungry, especially in art,
You can't lose
you
that
make
edge.
your best music, you make your
Yeah.
best films, you make your best everything. There's this human condition.
Yeah.
Once you're able to take care of your family, your sons, your daughters, your mum, whatever, you have to keep trying to invent ways to make yourself hungry. You see, like Michael Jordan always made those mind games of himself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't invent these things, they don't exist in real life
You
anymore.
see the fact that I've seen people like that, because my muse growing up was Kobe Bryant. It was the same way. On the court, like when he's balling, he's the killer, he's the block mamba, like he's coming to kill you.
Yeah.
Afterwards, okay, I'm Kobe Bryant. Yeah, we had a good game. You know, On the court though,
Kobe Bryant never hungry though. He's just psychopath though.
but you have to
Like he grew up comfortable with everything, and he's still like a killer. He's a psychopath.
Like, you said it, like you gotta be selfish with your dream. Whereas you heard the way I came.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I'm not coming in there to no play. And this was, cause shout out to Caps. No Loose Chat is Caps' house, basically. Outside of Tally, that's Caps' house.
Yeah.
The whole like when you watch it, the whole crowd is waiting for him. Soon as he started, rest in peace to LB. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
So you gotta come there.
Rest in peace, LB.
Rest in peace to LB every time, right? But I knew that coming in, so in my brain it's like, okay, I'm gonna take this shit. I don't care if this is your house.
Enemy territory.
Right? Like, I'm stepping in there. Most of the crowd already know me like that.
Listen,
you gonna know me at
AJ
the
came
end.
to kick off his shoes and get comfy in
Come on.
man's yard. Like, hey,
Come
what?
on.
This might be your yard, fam, but I'm about to kick you out.
That's what
at
it
least
is.
for the weekend.
You have to. And it's tournament style as well. I wanted to leave an impression because it was my first time on No Loose Chat. I wanted them to know, like, I'm about bars. I'm about these words. I'm about putting words together, and I'm about provoking your imagination. Like, I'm about making you think and stuff like that. Like the hieroglyphics bar. Like, when you think about it, you see what I'm saying? You see? You see that type of reaction? That's what I live for. I live for that.
Was cold
I live for that stuff. That's what I want. I'm not the type of person like, let's say, a Pat Stay or who else? Who else can I put? Like, that's like a jokey joke type person. I can't think.
A jokey joke type person.
Oh, don't get it twisted though.
Pat can rap. Pat can rap.
A jokey joke
I'm
person.
not gonna joke like that. But
The ultimate jokey joke person.
I can't think right now.
Tattoo on the face.
Oh, I'm not gonna even say him. I'm not even gonna say him.
But he would kill like that.
I'm
saying he killed people.
Y'all better say some shit.
You say it. I'm gonna say it. You say it.
Come on.
Say it.
Fill me in, man.
That Power Range ripoff.
Oh, Daylight.
Yeah.
But he's
He jokey joke and he kills.
No, but he's my lyric muse though. Lyrically, I think he's the best.
Daylight's not jokey joke.
What?
And even when he does do a joke,
He'll
look
kill you.
for the deeper meaning inside
What?
the joke, fam.
Listen to me. Did you see what he did to Sarah?
Come on.
Because that's why I like him. I'll be entertained, but at the same time, I just saw a funeral.
No.
Like,
when,
you know what I mean?
when I watch him, like that's what I mean. His wordplay and the way he come up with stuff is so potent. Like you'll be thinking about it for a month, and it might just be a bar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. When I watch certain people, I'm looking like how are they gonna have an impression on me and whatnot. Do they mean what they're talking about? Like Geechee Gotti, I feel like his authenticity is so real to me, and like how he put his stuff together, especially when he's talking about what it was like growing up in Compton, Naughty Block, and being a Crip like that. You know, he's not making that up.
All right, let me ask you something.
Go on.
Because I'm a big fan of Geechee as well.
Yep.
His music is fire.
Fire. One of the only few
That straight
MCs.
West Coast.
Yeah.
I'd be in my kitchen
Authentic.
walking
Like
and all that.
one of the only few MCs for real that can make good music and can actually battle as well.
Yeah.
Very hard to do.
But here's my question.
Go on.
Do you think that when Geechee battle raps, that his content is 99% the same in every single battle?
No.
You don't?
Like for instance, what he said against Surf, he didn't sound the same versus Clips to me.
Okay.
What did he say? The Staple Center bar, like before the shot, after shot, Staple Center, and it's like no, he can't go to Clips and talk about avocado the way he was talking about avocado and stuff like that. But because I'm listening in a different way. A lot of people are gonna be attracted to his energy because of how he is. Like he gives off an OG kind of perspective, like I've been there, done that. I'm trying to move away from being a Crip, but this is what happened whilst I was growing up. So to me, it's like his Surf rounds are going to be different from his Clips rounds. Like he just finished destroying Snake Eyes with
Oh, I didn't watch that one yet. It popped up yesterday, but I didn't watch it yet.
Listen to me. He killed Snake Eyes, and he wasn't even like aggressive like that. It was just mockeries. Like you could see he was so comfortable where he was, and Snake Eyes was so and it just did him out.
Snake Eyes is trash.
This is BunDat podcast where we bun people.
I think we got our first BunDat, you know.
That came out.
Snake Eyes.
That was straight bullets. That came out of nowhere. The guy was on his way to the shops. He was on his way to the shop, and he just got a straight bullet.
Like the straight on the passenger, just like
shotgun. Just
listen. No, I'm not joking though. I feel like that Swamp. Not Swamp. What's his name? I forgot his name even.
Damn.
Because he did. What really bugged me about him was that whole shit with Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Like, you was doing all that talking. First of all, Rosenberg absolutely killed him in the face off. My man saying, I seen you something. He said something about I seen you.
Right.
And Rosenberg said, how? he said
yeah, but that's cold-blooded.
The best one is Rosenberg said, you better not even get in a fight because you would never be able to see the left hook coming.
But that is battle rap.
Shouts out to Rosenberg.
It's battle rap.
He killed my man. See what they do for views, fam. Listen, he killed Snake Eyes in the face off.
Yeah.
And then the battle came and it was the same thing. I was like, oh, just
he was not gonna let you blind fury him.
You was doing all this screaming and shouting for no reason, and then you came with these average meaty bars. Like, your bars was mediocre, fam. Don't ever try and hype like your bars were super hot, because they weren't mediocre bars, and you stood in front of Rosenberg with them mediocre bars. Do you know who Rosenberg is?
Yeah, he's one of the orders.
Rosenberg's a G for this battle rap thing, and they underrate him.
He must have felt insulted.
No, it was like the energy that he came with was like, oh, you ain't rap like this in a minute.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because he knew what he had to do. Yeah. He was like, what? This cross-eyed motherfucker trying to come.
That's how them guys should have gone against them girls. You can't underestimate their opponent.
I'm going to say this now. Arsenal destroyed.
Get the fuck out of it. What? He didn't. Listen,
Pariz, don't do this, you know.
He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't destroy her.
That's how you know she got.
No, she lost.
That's how you know.
She lost.
She got bad.
But she didn't get destroyed. She lost though.
Wow.
She did lose, but she didn't get bodied.
I got a question for you, AJ Ra. You thought a lady, after the conversation we had earlier, was gonna sit here and say some other lady was trash?
I'm just saying.
You really expected that, right?
Do you know what it is?
Like, that girl got killed.
The reason why I said it was because before the battle, they were writing my build up. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get destroyed. He ain't the same. That's true. He ain't this. That's true. He don't even rap like that no more.
Before the battle, everyone was saying that official's gonna kill him. Even I said that.
Official's gonna ruin him, right? And then on top of that, the face off, he brought out cookies and whatnot. Like,
right. So you want a cookie? The fuckery thing about it is he didn't even give her the cookie.
He took it out and slid it on the table.
I like
that. Took it out the wrapper, slid it across
the
table.
It was hilarious. He was so composed.
I'm a fan of gimmicks, and if it works.
They were asking him, so like, how you gonna come? He was just like, listen, man, what I'm gonna say is, this my sister. Ooh. And then the battle happened.
He came with love.
He come out. The battle happened.
There was no love involved.
I said, yeah, keep going.
And I swear when he hugged her afterwards, when it finished, he said, you know I was going to kill you. You know I was going to kill you though, right?
He genuinely was like, hold on, let me just snap your neck real quick. And then afterwards, we could talk.
That's how you got to live life. That's how you got to live life.
It was ridiculous, man.
No, she did lose.
She lost.
I don't think it was a body. K-Shine in E-Heart
was that body.
However.
Damn. Was K, because that one's even more undeniable. So I want to hear.
K-Shine.
Man,
I don't even know what to say to that. Because when you watch it back, yeah, E-Heart, like that girl's pen is undeniable. That she's crazy with the bars.
Significant.
But she weren't she didn't
aggressive.
have anything. It was like
yeah.
I was at my screen willing her to move a little bit more and get in his face and fucking bounce him. It's K-Shine, fam.
Yeah.
Yo, if that was me, I'm all up in man's face. It's K-Shine. You think you're a bad man? I'm gonna bully you the fuck up. I might not be successful, but I'm gonna try. You get me? I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna bounce you. I'm gonna pocket check you. I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah, she had more energy for Jazz than she did for K-Shine, which is crazy.
And how can you have more energy for Jazz? Jazz is your height, your weight. Like, it's not a competition. It's not a match.
I personally don't want to see Jazz rap again, but hey.
I mean,
That came out of nowhere.
No, she just
I can
annoying
take
me,
or
man.
leave
So
Jazz, to be
she
fair.
just keep going. It's like, you gonna get in the ring, bro? And 2 and 2s don't count. Like,
but she does this all the time. Remember, Jazz has like years or months out and then comes back and gets a crazy opponent. Like, how?
it's kind of like the Murder Mook effect. I'm not comparing it to Mook because Mook is like there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the format of sitting out and waiting and then
Getting a
coming
prize
back.
fight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the kind of
She knows somebody.
Well, she knows everybody.
She knows everyone. And she even has her own meme. What they call it, the Jazz face. Like she has her own like thing. And outside
And it's
of
not
it,
the Jazz face, really, because everybody makes a stink face when they hear a sick bar.
Crazy bar, yeah.
You get me? But they've renamed it the Jazz face.
What?
so that's my own thing. She hasn't had a one-on-one battle since 2017.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a long time, bro. And E Hart kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, E-Hart spanked her.
So that's my whole thing. So it's like, you just talking. You've been talking for 3 years. You still talking? 2 and 2s don't count. Like, you still going. My verse is there. Misfit is there. Robin Rhymes, Lady J. Somebody.
Misfit? You can't battle Misfit.
Why not?
Jazz versus Misfit.
Why not?
Dude,
Why not?
Misfit will tear that
Why
bitch
not?
a new...
I knew he was going to say that.
Misfit?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Misfit's crazy.
I want to see
Most
it.
of them gal can't fuck with Misfit.
Why not?
There's going to be
Most
a lot
them
of
can't
people.
fuck with
see
Misfit.
There's going to be a lot of people listening to this podcast.
Why not?
Mad at 2 out of 3 people on this podcast.
No, don't be mad.
Nah, it's the truth. I want to see it. Jazz, you've been talking like you're the greatest of all time. Battle Misfit. And when you lose, don't complain.
Whew.
That's it.
He
You
said
can't
when.
go to Misfit with
He
Cortez
said
bars no
when.
more.
Facts.
You can't do that.
No, when she lose, I'm saying Misfit is going to
when.
3-0 her. Clear.
Misfit, listen, Misfit
Clear.
will beat Jazz.
Unanimous
What
decision.
do you mean? Clear.
Damn.
What's Jazz going to say?
Did you see what
Nothing?
Misfit did to Miss Hustle?
He hasn't seen it.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
The fact that you just gave this girl a grave. All right, let's take a little break. let Misfit.
Let's take a
We
break
cover her
while
mind.
we bury the girl.
That's just what's going to happen.
You both were like, wait, no, what?
Shuffle T. And Shuffle T clowned her to death.
First of all, that was just stupid to me.
Shuffle T clowned her to death. She come with the, and when the gun jam and the blam blam. And Shuffle T was just
What?
like,
She did not. She did not.
what do you mean?
What?
The gun blam and the, she
Took a flight and did that.
What?
But that's the only reason why she took the battle, so she could get the fly.
There you go.
Listen, let's call a spade, right?
Damn.
Damn, she took the battles over here so she could get a holiday in London.
Yep.
Damn.
Them
I
gal
got
have
no
never
respect
been
for it.
out of the country,
I got no
like to
respect.
Europe
Crazy.
or nothing. So of course they're gonna take that.
That's
I got no
crazy.
respect. Shuffle T stood in front of her and clowned her in front of everybody. And she was on some, and it just was like, we don't believe you. You just finished taking off your book bag. Go home. What are you talking about? What gun? You even know what Smith & Wesson look like? No.
This man keeps
Well, she can't
saying.
anyway because she can't even talk none of that shit no more because she works in the police station.
That's true. You see?
You can't spit
see?
certain. This is what I keep
You see?
saying.
And it's what you
Certain
see?
people can't spit certain bars.
She feel like she can.
You can't. We don't believe you.
And when the clip fall out,
We don't believe you.
come on, Dad.
And they get mad at the listeners. Like, yo, why is the stuff not selling? Or why is it? It's like we don't believe you.
If Coffee Brown said that shit, I'll believe Coffee Brown.
I'd believe that shit.
Big up to my queen, Coffee
I'd
Brown.
believe it if Coffee said it.
Big up Coffee Brown.
I like coffee.
You know I like coffee.
Well, I to be honest, I don't think I know a dude that doesn't like coffee.
Bro,
Yo, I need to see this Coffee Brown
look good.
because her name sounds like one of my favorite bands from back in the day and everything. Like,
Coffee Brown look good, will whoop your ass, right? and dress better than you.
That sounds like a wire. I need to see. I need to see this.
And she
fire,
comes from
bro.
Geechee's camp. Like,
I need to see
she
Coffee
can't
Brown.
be shit even if she
She's
wanted
from
to.
San Bernardino. Like, she will check you quick.
West.
I keep asking you this though. Would you date a rapper,
I
really?
said like a lady with lyrics. Why not?
Because that's some real. You get to an argument and it's not normal now. It's really.
No, it is.
It's
It's
deeper.
normal. It's normal.
When you get to an argument now, she can really tear you up.
Go ahead. We just gonna make up later.
Listen, I've fallen into the trap of only really dating people in this industry.
Oh my god! And when you break up, the diss track's gonna be crazy.
No, I never made a diss track.
Huh?
I've never
The
made a
flames, like she could come at you. The subliminals and stuff. Oh my god!
But this is how you see. That's how you do it cleverly. See, you write your songs normally, and they're not diss tracks, but there'll be a line or two in there that is petty as fuck, and that's aimed at you. And only you know that it's aimed at you. Everyone else just thinks it's a
I
bar.
like a lady with lyrics. Why not?
Oh my
Why not? I'm not saying that that's who I would only date. I'm just saying I'd be open to it.
I don't think I could do rapper or singer, man.
Why not?
Singer just for the emotional, because then they could do something foul, but then they can hit you with them high notes or some shit. Like, I'm sorry, and you like just melting. You don't even know what's going on.
So it'd be a whole bunch of barking.
Singer off license off for me,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
rapper, I'm not trying to wake up in the morning and just have bars for breakfast. Like, I'm off. I'm not in a booth.
How effective bars for breakfast.
I'm not in a booth today, and she's just coming at me like. And can you imagine her critiquing us all? Like, oh yeah, when you said that, I like that metaphor, but it was kind of, you could have gone. It's like, what?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If you're someone with an ego like that, then you can't be with another artist.
No,
I'm trying to
like visualize it. Obviously, none of these things are real because I'm not
You're not
experienced.
supposed to look at it like that. You're supposed to look at it like, if I'm me and I'm with you and you're a rapper, we're both rappers.
Yes.
We're supposed to be able to learn off each other.
Thank you.
And if I don't like something that you've said, you're supposed to be able to take my constructive criticism.
Because you know it's coming from a place of love.
Right. Because I don't want you to go out and spit them bars and look like a dickhead.
And look stupid. No.
Because now that reflects on me too.
We gotta make sure this right here.
So you lot see all the positives.
Yeah.
I see all the negatives. Somewhere in between.
There's negatives. There are negatives. I'm not about to say there isn't. I'm just saying why not?
Yeah. Your girl's got a hot record in the streets 10 weeks straight.
Yeah. That means we got
you're single
in the street.
You're single top 60.
That means we got the hottest records.
Homie, what happened to your album, B? Your girl got the hottest record right now. What's your album, man? Can you imagine?
And the whole time I'm in the studio helping her with it.
Right.
You feel me?
Eating steak
I'm
and
eating with
lobster,
it.
goddammit.
The question I asked you though, the head-to-heads. You know when you're both doing really well, they'll pit you again. You know the head-to-heads and shit. Because you have to be able to do that and then still go home and love each other. You have to be able to pretend.
Well, this is my thing. Like the way I would see it is, look, man. At the end of the day, work is work. Like you go ahead and do your numbers. I'm gonna do my numbers. When we get home, we're home.
I'm gonna text you in advance.
I wouldn't even talk about work when we get home. Why I'm gonna talk about work when we get home?
I went out with a non-industry, non-talented, non-musical person. Didn't work.
He said non-talented though.
I don't like
there was a sneakness in there. She said non-talented though. Like non-industry but non-talented.
You see the shade?
Well, my bro, when you hear this, it's not
You won't hear it.
She said you got no
Well, you might hear it.
She said you got no talent. She said you got no talent.
Watching, girl. You
Is it? No, then I get why he's non-talented.
Watch me, that's fine. But like, that shit don't work. Because they don't understand, like, if I'm in the studio from 7 o'clock in the evening until 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not in the studio on top of the mixing desk with my legs open. I'm actually actually working. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just work. You got a point there. There's a lot of people don't understand this life.
Yeah.
Like,
I used to get them questions. When I'm going to a studio, who's there? What song are you doing? Who's on the song? Why do you need to know who's in the studio?
You see?
When I do my sessions, it's me and the producer in the studio. That's it. There's no one else.
I blame music videos. There's a perception. Because even when I go to studios, even when I talk to guys, they're like, oh, you got mad chicks up in there, Because you know music videos with Chris Bonham that make studio look like some different kind of vibe than what it is. Yeah. It's a creative vibe.
Listen.
So guys think we up in there, like you said, all night till the morning, getting high, got girls.
Let ex-boyfriends or female artists tell it. She's a hoe. A whole whore out here. She's fucking every man she's ever done a tune with ever stood next to in a video, ever stood next to in a club. Like, I must have literally fucked about 50, 60 dudes in the space of that relationship.
That's how you felt? Damn.
That's
Because I'm in this every time I go studio. There's a dude on this. There's a dude on that tune. Oh, you were sleeping with him. You were sleeping with him.
Damn.
Again,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't be,
insecure
you
right
can't
there,
be
man.
insecure.
And there's a respect as well, because then he's saying you have the character to do that.
Exactly.
There's a lack of respect
if I'm
there.
with you, then what am I worried about? What
And then what's stopping you from coming studio tonight, B? Come along.
All them things.
Come along,
the
B.
That's why when you ask me, like, when we go head to head, or if my girl got the heart, it's just like I'm in there. I'm the one helping her, right? And say, nah, babe, we could let's shore that up. Like, let's.
I liked one thing back in the day that I heard Jay did with Beyonce with their baby boy video shampoo. Because a lot of guys, because of the outfit and what she would have to do in the video, a lot of guys would like cancel the video because he had the power to. But I like what he did. He let the video go ahead, but he had to be there.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not trying to like stop your woman from doing her thing, but then you also come along and do you know what I mean? Because that showed me he hasn't got a problem with Beyonce. That showed me that he's watching Sean Paul.
It also showed that Beyonce has no designs on the dude. She's just there to do her job.
Yeah, so I like that. Like, come along. Yeah.
Why not? What's wrong with?
Oh, I used to give all the invites. Yeah, come. We're doing this. Come.
No.
Damn, lack of support is crazy.
Why would it like that's why I don't understand it. It's like if my wife's successful, if my girl's successful, I'm successful. I'm part like we're in a relationship. So why would I not support that? That doesn't make no sense. And even as an artist, it's just like I know she'll do the same for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because who's gonna hear most of my stuff first?
Yeah, gonna be the person next to you. Yeah.
So if she hear it, I'm expecting her to be like, you could have came harder here, not so much, or like you're gonna share those things. Yeah. So that's why I don't understand.
And it's sexy. Like she likes your shit.
You see?
Because as much I'm like, as much I'm like, oh, day in an aisle. At the same time, I find it so sexy when a girl can sing and rap.
What?
It's just like
it's
just so sexy. It's like what?
Don't ever get it twisted.
Like you just sound like that. Like what?
It's just like
I'm not gonna lie. That's how I've bagged most dudes I've dated. They've been like they see me rap and think that shit is hella sexy.
Yeah,
like,
sexy as hell. Sexy as hell, man.
Because I listen. They'll come to my house and see me. I'm in my onesie, my bonnet, everything. The girl does not look glamorous at all. Not even a slight bit. You get me? Or they'll see me like this: tracksuit, trainers. There's no.
She knows she looking lit in this fit right now. She knows she looking.
I always look lit, even in my bonnet and onesie. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. But at the same time, that's not what they're looking. They're not. It's not the look thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They're looking and thinking, "Oh my god, this girl can rap. She's actually good."
It's the energy, like
definitely. It's definitely. It gets me. Because sometimes I'll be like, "Do that again." Like you're like, "What?
That shit is. It does something.
Because it's weird when you can do it. It's like nothing you take for granted. Because I wake up, I can do this.
Right.
But you can do that. Like what?
When a girl can rap, bro, it's just something else. So yeah, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real in the field, boy.
Why not, man? See, Rhapsody is one of the best. So
facts.
So, Rhapsody is one of the best. Man.
Facts.
You've been saying that for a while, so I believe you.
Oh yeah,
Rhapsody. It's crazy to me how a lot of people don't even know who she is.
Because she's not
crazy.
Because remember, and she's under Rock Nation now, I think, or something like that, or associated with. But she's not. She's got
big artists on that label. That's
she's not putting herself out. Yeah. Chica is another one. Chica's amazing, and she doesn't.
Yes.
You see how I know these, like, they're just amazing, talented.
Oh, do you know people. If I could do a song with Chica and Rhapsody?
That would be amazing.
Chica and Rhapsody. Oh my god.
That would be nuts.
Yo, Jay.
And 3D Nutty as well.
Jay, I know you watch it. Make it happen, Jay. Holla at your boy.
He might not like me after I've been.
Jay, I know you're watching. I want 10%. Holla at me.
I'm just gonna say again, Nas is better, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There was no need for that.
Well, there is. I have a feeling
like Jay the type of guy to watch everything in life. I have a feeling like Jay got like 20 monitors near his bed. Yes. Like, he see everything.
I know that.
AJ talking again? Let me write some bars for 5 years in the future.
I'll be ready. I'll probably be better, innit? I'm gonna be bad at that point.
I'm not saying anything. Jay, I'm cool.
Jay's so petty. I have a feeling he just...
Send me a check.
I have a feeling he watches everything. He's so petty.
I know he watches everything. And he watched Nas be bad in it.
Damn.
I'm live.
I'm trying to get that feature. So
You go ahead and have that feature. I mean, Master Pill, hold at me.
I don't even want the Jay feature. I want the Beyonce feature, but I have to go through Jay.
No. Wait. You can't deny Ether was better than all of Jay-Z's disses.
Thank you. Exactly. What's up? What's up with it? What's up? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Ether was good.
Was good.
And your reply, Jay, was lame.
And every time somebody get bodied now, what did they say? You got Ether.
I mean, but he started the song with the FJZ. I mean,
come on. And
you gonna win.
I'm gonna say it again. The producer that helped us with the still hasn't made.
Cause Jay Petty, and I want that Beyonce feature. So Ether was dope, but I like that new what you got, Will Ferrell? Yeah, I like that new shit. Yeah,
fabricated lines because he spoke about the Carmen shit, and then Carmen wrote a bop like you lad.
Thank you.
You lad.
And King Disease was better than whatever Jay-Z put out with Ferrell.
Yeah, I got on repeat.
See? Do you have anything that Jay's put out the last 2 years on repeat? No.
You don't know that. What do you mean no? I like that new track he has with Pharrell.
What's it called?
Happy. You should mess up a Beyonce feature, me.
I'm telling you.
I can make love songs.
Nah.
You know how many years after you die your kids can eat off love songs?
Do you know what you'd be better doing to get that feature of Beyonce? Just write the song for her.
Thank you. Do what the Migos did and write for.
This is strong with this one.
No, listen, the money is in the writing.
Ask the Migos. They did it. What was the song that they put out together, the album that they put out together? The Migos wrote that.
You write her a song and it bosses and goes crazy. You don't even need the feature with Beyonce again.
I'm gonna write
for life.
I'm gonna write that AJ Raw diss track.
You can let him do that.
Remember, we eating regardless.
He knows that I will never
take the L. We eating regardless. I'll tell you in advance. I'm like, yo, I'm about to say some shit, and it's gonna be Jay-Z's voice. But when you hear the bars, you gonna know it's me. But we about to have a permanent studio for that.
You know that I will never. If he ever come up to me talking like, yo, I think you should say,
I think you should respond.
What? Yeah, Stormzy, you gonna respond, bro?
Nope.
Yo, that beef right there.
And that game tune that you put out, the little animated thing, that's not a right response.
That beef right there.
Yeah.
I have to say this real quick while I stand on it, yeah? Because I'm all about...
I need to hear your perspective.
You know, I love war. I listen to hip-hop for war. I hate motherfuckers doing features with each other and shit. I don't like that shit.
Sounds like the exec.
Because that's when the best music come out.
Magazine.
That's when the best music come out.
Take a picture with his...
But in this instance, because I said this with the J House situation, in this instance, if you're around people... and you wake up and you say, yo, I'm gonna go ride on someone, yeah? And you're the main breadwinner, and those people say, let's do it, forget all the battle shit. If you can wake up as a millionaire and say, yo, I'm gonna go ride on someone in a Lamborghini truck, and the people who you're feeding with you say, yeah, let's go ride on them, and they agree to that shit, you need to look at your circle real closely. Because I earn a decent wage working. I'm not making enough money from music yet. And with that decent wage, the people around me that I'm feeding, or just the people around me earning money, if I run them right now and say I'm gonna go ride on someone, yeah,
just headbutt the mic.
Those guys are gonna come to my house and lock me in the house. They're not gonna let me throw that away.
Yeah, for real. So you driving and flipping? If you can afford to drive a damn Lambo truck, what are you doing riding out on anybody?
What are you
doing? You crazy?
Relax yourself.
Because nothing is, even if I'm a fake friend, I don't like you. I don't want the money to end. So even as a fake friend, I'll still stop you because you go to prison, the money ends.
In my brain, he should just reply. I don't know what you're rolling up to people's house for. I feel like that was stupid. And because of how big you are now, that was extremely
crazy.
And you know that people are going to put it out because that's wild. Imagine if there was no footage and somebody just said, yo, Stormzy tried to ride out on Chip. That doesn't even really sound
right, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But now there's footage. Like, you really went there and did that and you had to be escorted out.
Someone else could mess with Chip.
Yeah, but no, but
and they will investigate Stormzy.
Bigger than that. In my brain, it's just, you could have just replied. You're the one calling yourself the king of grind.
At the end of the day, Stormzy is in a position now where you should not be out here perpetuating this bad man thing. Like you're on some pull up game, fam. First and foremost, you should never ever pull up to anywhere, ever. You're Stormzy. Are you dumb? Like you're on TV, fam. You got fucking all of these politicians and these people are talking about you.
Yeah.
You're in the paper every 5 minutes. You're on Big Brits Awards and all of these things, and you're riding out to pull up on, man. Are you stupid?
And it's Chip. It's not like
no. First and foremost, how old are you?
Yeah.
How old is this you?
It doesn't make you look bad.
It makes you look
bad
like...
man see that and go, what?
It makes you look like a prize dickhead, because first of all, you pulled up and you got off. What did you actually do? You pulled up to do what now?
Nothing.
Outside a man, because a man made a song about you.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't even a song about him. That's what's crazy. Right. This whole thing started because he thought he got this by Chipmunk.
Some of these bars be hurting me.
It wasn't even about him.
But now we're here. So on the Chipmunk side, I love what you're doing, Brody. This guy shot what? 15 million videos in 2 hours? I love what you're doing. Look, keep it on his neck.
Flowers was so cold to me.
Because if I'm down and you got millions and I'm down and you're gonna let me draw you out, I'm shooting 10 videos and I'm gonna draw you out and I'm gonna steal all your fans and now you're gonna be down, we're gonna flip it because
don't get it twisted. Chipmunk's not.
You let me draw you out. But you let me draw you out.
Everyone has got this impression that Chipmunk beneath Stormzy.
No.
Remember who Chipmunk is?
Chipmunk is the better lyricist in my opinion. I'm talking about social status, as in money, success. I'm talking about social status. If you have more to lose than me,
yeah, but
I'm coming guns blazing.
Yeah, but Chipmunk, Stormzy, that's new money. Chipmunk, that's old money.
True. True. Chipmunk got videos with Chris Brown. So
right.
True.
Stormzy don't even got that.
Listen,
because he riding out on niggas.
Chipmunk was riding a wave for a minute, but even without the wave, he's still Chipmunk. Understand, facts. That boy's lyrical ability is out of this world.
Crazy.
Stormzy can't match that.
I used to hear.
I don't think he's as good as a MC as Chipmunk.
I used to hear on him so much.
You know who I'm waiting to jump in?
Chipmunk. I used to hear on him so bad.
Because when he was coming for us, we felt like he was more for the youngest.
Yeah.
We usually wait till something's already there.
Yeah.
Then we respect our peers. It's a weird thing.
Because like growing up, I used to go to school in North London.
Yeah.
I used to just see him everywhere.
My sister,
his face is just plastered there.
My sister doing the camera.
He's there.
Used to do Bible study with his dad.
Right. See, all them things there.
She brought his dad to Jesus.
Yo, you need to find yourself now.
Yeah, she brought Chipmunk's dad to Jesus. Real talk.
That's cool.
Said, listen.
Oh yeah.
And he was such a proud.
Come to me, I bless you.
She used to tell me that he was such a proud dad. Like every chance he got, he was always talking about his son. Like he was such a proud father.
Yeah. Okay. That's
cool.
good.
That's cool.
But you know what I'm expecting? Because I like war. As soon as I saw this beef, I said, where's Wiley? Where's Wiley? Where's Wiley? Jump in! I want to see a tag! Tag him in! Tag him in!
And he was literally like, he was throwing Stormzy out and everything.
Tag him in.
I don't like the fact that he been blackballed, but hey.
I know, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
They done Wiley dirty, man.
That's crazy. He's
really
a pioneer, man.
He really has to start from selling t-shirts like all over again. Like, imagine he had his own.
But he doesn't really. Because Wiley's another one.
He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of money. He drives McLarens.
Old money, long money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But he's
Wiley's
smart.
good.
He's smart. The way he shows his money is like very cryptic. He drives McLarens on the weekend, but he ain't wearing a watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's very cryptic.
Because if you check it, yeah, most people with money don't wear jewelry and flossy shit. That's true. They might have a one watch. They don't. I know some millionaires and they don't wear jewelry at all. Like a guy I know, he wears a watch and it's a quartz Timex.
Wow, thanks.
From half price jewelers. Them watches cost £25.
When you got it, you know you got it.
True.
You know you got it.
Because they're not spending money on stupidness. They're investing.
I can't even lie. This was a gift from the fam for my birthday.
Well, there you go. It's gifts and shit. That's cool.
I'm so happy because I would have never bought this for
you
myself.
You to go out of the way and
At least
spend
you got a gift.
How much brands on watches?
Happy birthday.
That's right. That's right. This is my first.
The card is a gift.
This is my first time ever getting a gift. So wait till you're 35. Just give it with my age. Then you're going to get a gift. This is the first time I got a gift. So wait till you 35. Wait your turn, man. People always shouldn't jump the line.
Worried about
Wait,
people
you should've jumped the
their
line.
age. Like, why is everyone worried about that?
No, I don't like people knowing my age. So
He's
I
an
can.
artist.
Why?
You gotta keep the mystique.
Am I telling the truth? Am I really 35? Hmm?
He gotta keep the mystique. You know what I mean? Like
Please.
he might
Right.
be. We thought Eminem was 25 for 20 years. So you know.
In that wife beater. Did you catch it?
I found that people just
Oh,
respect it more.
hey, behave
What age you
yourself.
are.
Behave. Eminem, I don't mean that. It's just him.
I mean, I'm gonna catch that
Okay.
bar.
You know he is. And then he's gonna come back like, think about it.
I would love to battle Eminem
And
because that'll be the most lucrative loss of my life.
Well, yeah.
I will lose and buy a house.
That loss.
The MC in me is just be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
I ain't even trying to like. I'm gonna do what your man did. When it's my turn, time. Check, please.
No. The
I'm never.
rudeness.
Yo.
Nah, just be proud of your age, man. You've made it this far.
For real,
We still
for real.
alive.
No prison, no stabbings, no baby mama, no debt. You know, no sports.
You single?
Huh?
You single?
Shit, I'm an artist, B.
Girls, you heard that? Yes,
artist,
this is very rare. Hold on.
I'm media trained. I'm media trained.
So
Let me address the girls.
I'm media trained.
Bad.
Listen to me. This motherfucker got no kids. He's 35. No baby mama drama. And he's single too. And he's an artist as well.
But am I?
Girls, just be careful. Be careful.
Hey,
Listen.
shoot. I'm not even 30. I'm 28, so.
Put it out there. You jump in my DMs,
Nah,
you gonna
nah,
get it.
You see,
You ain't
that's
got
what
no
y'all do. You
kids.
see, y'all
ain't
do.
got no
See,
kids.
y'all do that all the time. No.
You're a baby.
Nah.
Ride that baby wave, B.
Trust me.
Ride that baby
It
wave.
works in your favor until you reach 30.
Yeah.
When you get to 30, everyone's looking at you like, fuck out of here.
Now people are using the stuff we just said. People are using it against me.
Yeah, you
ain't got no kids, man. You ain't got no. Like, you know what I mean? Now they're using that stuff against me. Like, what's wrong with you?
I'm not. Nah, okay, I'm not, bro. I'm not. Yeah.
Y'all know how old I am. It is what it is.
We don't believe
I'm
her.
just out here doing my
I'm
thing.
speaking for the viewers, man. So we don't believe her.
Oh, well.
You know, Black don't
That's
crack.
good.
You know that?
I'm
Black
glad you lot don't believe me.
Black don't be cracking out here. You know that already. We just
Yeah.
better than everyone else.
You gonna jump to the BunDat section now.
Ooh.
Funny.
We finally here for the BunDat section. We're about to do it live.
We
Right?
already bond a couple of people who woke up on Saturday just to wash dishes and chill, mind their own business,
Got bond today.
forgetting about battle raps in the past, and
Yeah,
you lot
Boris.
just bun them.
My bad.
I'm not saying sorry. Boris can get BunDat all the time.
You know we're gonna have him on the show one day.
No, we're not. You're gonna have him on the show. I'm not gonna be here. Because if I sit in front of him, I'm not gonna let his fake hair just fly like that for no
We
reason.
really don't like him.
What do you mean?
That's gonna be our best.
He said he can't live
I
on
don't think-
150,000 a year. What's there to
his
like
kids
about it?
gotta eat.
What's there to like about it?
Goodbye.
How you an MC and you can't live off of that, bro? When you basically get most of the things that you get for free anyway. So what are you
Exactly.
really spending on 100?
First and foremost, we know we can't live off of that because this brother can't afford a comb or a brush.
Facts. You're right. You're right.
We got two Boris bunning
right.
people today.
You're right.
God
I forgot. Well, how did I miss that?
This
See, you're
man
right.
just rolls out of bed and
And
goes,
just,
and
yeah.
it's gone.
He might just barely drink water.
I bet he don't even bathe.
It's mad, you know. If you
Like,
put
But he looks
Combo.
like he stinks.
facts, you put black soap in front of him and he would just shrivel. I melted.
This is the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom getting
You know, you're not
roasted
my Prime
on
Minister.
BunDat podcast.
You're not
Yeah?
He might be your Prime Minister, but he's not mine.
This is an exclusive, yeah? We just sent a diss track to Boris Johnson. You got 24 hours to reply.
He won't reply.
Forget that. If we're going to big up politicians, shouts out to Dawn Butler.
Yes, every time. But somebody
That's
that
what
don't
we
like
got.
David Lamine, go sit down because you annoy my whole existence.
He needs to go sit down.
Go
for
sit
real.
down somewhere. Yeah, so that's who we're bunning. David Lamine.
Hold on. We're going to take a pause there before we actually revisit the BunDat section.
Yes.
Yeah? So, BunDat section, first of all, I'm going to start off, yeah? Because there is, you just catch me off guard with the whole battle rap. I'm going to just call time. He even told you in advance.
Come on.
You know how disrespectful that is? I'm going to call time when it's my turn. He didn't tell you in advance, yeah? So, people showing up to battle rap, yeah? You better come prepared to battle, yeah? If you show up to a battle rap and anything goes wrong, yeah? you're supposed to still battle.
Mm-hmm.
If not, step off, yeah? So if you're coming here just to show time, what do we say to you? BunDat! Yeah? That's me. That's the only thing I'm bunning today, because that caught me off guard.
Queen P, what you got to bun?
Do you know what I want to bun?
Go on.
She got a list. She got a list. She's like, which one?
I do have a list. I'm
Listen, you can do.
I'm rolling through it.
You can do a couple if you want, because you're a guest.
That's a fact.
You don't get
for
what.
real?
Yeah. You get special treatment.
Yeah, of course. What you mean?
All right. I want to bun COVID, first of all,
Facts.
because it's stopping us from doing everything.
Facts.
Having events, successfully getting people together so we can coexist. It's difficult.
Facts.
Okay.
So can we bun COVID-19?
Okay, so y'all heard it. COVID-19
bun.
stopping everybody from doing what they want to do.
Yeah. BunDat.
Please do.
Right. You got anything else?
Yeah. I do.
Yep.
What else you got?
Can we also bun people that see the weather is fuckery and still don't come outside with coats? Well, run up and down. Nah, tomorrow now.
It costs too much money.
Right.
The cold can cover
Tomorrow
it. We
now,
can see it.
when you lie down, sniffling, half dying from flu, and then you want to talk about, I've got the flu.
But the fit was lit though.
Listen, because you see what I came out in. I'm in my tracksuit. I've got a big blood clot fur coat.
Facts. I got the fur as well.
It's cold out
I
this
got the
bit.
fur as well.
So we need to bun people who don't dress appropriately for the weather.
Yeah.
Because that's just something that annoys me. It really annoys me. And my cousin and my brother do it all the time. They go outside, they'll come inside, take the coat off, and they're, oh, it's hot. And then go outside without the coat, and then come back.
Sink into my truck now.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Trying to slide on.
Yeah. So people like AJ Raw, who are not dressed weather appropriate, yeah, what do we say to them? BunDat!
You see how I didn't join them with that? You see how I didn't join? Going to got my hair cut and everything, feeling nice. And then what happened? The rain surprised me, and now I look, yeah.
Yo, we got
Your hair still look
we got
nice.
3 minutes. You got bun something. You
Come on.
got bun something. We got 3 minutes.
Okay, Boris Johnson. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Boris Johnson, you said 150k is not enough to live off a year when you're an MP and could basically get anything you want for free anyway. So what are you really spending £150,000 per year?
Brussels visit.
I was going to say, they're in the basement.
You came into a position of power just for Brexit, and then you decided to exit after a year. I'm not cool with that. I'm not feeling that. You dissed Nigerians. You called black women that are Muslims letter posts and things of that nature. You
Called our children pickaninnies.
right. You've been racist before you even got in position, which baffles me how you got in position. But whatever. As a country representative and a mayor, you made us look stupid in Beijing in 2008.
Facts.
You've done nothing but make us look stupid up until now. You missed all the COVID meetings, and up until now, you haven't done anything right. So, Boris Johnson, BunDat.
Okay, before we go and wrap up, have you got time for our guests?
Oh yeah, thank you for that.
Alley-oops all day. Alley-oops all day.
Thank you for that. You reminded me. So, shout out to.
She's made the effort to come on the show.
You missed out.
We treat. Yo, this guy's sneaky.
Here you go.
Ah.
Put in the camera there,
Look
yeah?
at
For our
that.
guests, yeah?
This is
Oh,
for you.
thank
Yo,
you.
Henny, sponsor us.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, both of them for me.
Yep. It was supposed to be split, but the other guest Victoria didn't come, so we get twice as nice.
Sorry, Vicky.
This guy says names
Baby.
in his disses. He says names in his disses.
No, it's not this. It's just I wish you was here, but you weren't here, so you don't get it.
Woo.
Anyway,
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
that's it. Thank you for coming on our show. It really means a lot. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to rap and to showcase my talent, because, like you said, there's a lot of people that just not cutting it with like mom jokes and stuff. And me personally, I'm about lyrics. I'm about putting words together. So thank you for giving me the platform to showcase. This is the least I could do. This is our first episode special in a studio.
In a studio.
And, we hopefully going to do some more. We about to wrap up. So I have been AJ Raw.
King Aries and our special guest.
Pariz.
Yep.
And you just finished listening to
BunDat podcast. We out. Yo, that was beautiful, man. I hardly had to touch.
Thank you, man.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.